Hi guys, it's Ann, Crafty Kimchi. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with a little tutorial. I got a request on how to put this bag charm. I would call it a bag charm. Or any kind of like dangle, ribbon dangle. I showed a video on my army freebies for an upcoming concert and I got a request to make a little tutorial. This is so easy. I saw a picture and I said I could do that. So I am here to show you how to create this. This purple bow I picked up from Temu. I had this heart charm in my stash for a really long time. Again, you just need a clasp and this pearl bow kind of a charm, I guess. It's a charm is from Temu. I got them in a pack of 25, I believe. So this is how I'm going to be packing it up in this little baggie here. And let's get started on the tutorial. I have this scallop iridescent pink ribbon and I cut about 18 inches roughly. I like to have extra just in case, just because the tails are easier to cut. It's hard to go in reverse. I have this little frilly pink ribbon. And then obviously I have a charm and a heart clasp. I'm really into travel, so I'm going to make a travel one. And I have 3 medium-sized jump rings and 2 little itty-bitty ones. Okay. And obviously your little pearl charm. I also have some twine, a pair of scissors, and I have 2 pliers here just for the jump rings. Also have a glue stick on the side. When it's time, I will show you how to put that together if you want. For the ease of it, I have a clip just because I like to hold things into place. So I pray this tutorial goes swimmingly because I haven't done one in a really long time and I haven't created this in nearly 2 months. So let me just get this started. So I like to gather the ends first and kind of just get to a point where I'm like, okay, that looks decent, right? So, and I like to make sure it aligns nicely. Then I put this to the back and just kind of align it in the center. So the loops look about the same. Just see. Yeah, the loops look about the same and tails look about the same. Actually, I think this side is a little bit more. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that looks fine. And I'm just going to gather this in the middle. And then this is where that little clip comes into play. I like to put the clip in the center. So while I gather my little twine, I will come back to it. So I'm going to just cut off a decent amount. I can always trim the ends, so not a big worry. Just cut about that much. And then this is where I start to wrap. I'm just going to hold this on the side. Just move it over to a little bit and then just wrap in the middle. You want this to be extremely tight because you want the bow to keep its shape. So I'm just gonna wrap this around several times. Just as you're pulling it and gathering it together. Hold on, you guys, I have to redo this. Okay, because I got the one end way too short. But wrap this again. Wrap. And then I'm just going to start tying a knot because I just want some kind of security in the middle. Okay. Take this off. Just adjust it a little bit. Okay. Then I'm just going to wrap it one more time and then tie it again. Sorry if you can't see. Here we go. Just tying a knot. Again, it's nothing but like drastic. I'm just trying to tie a knot in the middle so I can kind of wrap it and form the bow. So that's what that looks like. Okay. Just gonna flatten it out a little bit, and then I double knotted the back. So I'm just gonna trim off the excess because I don't need that part anymore. And again, it doesn't matter what color your twine is. You will be wrapping everything. So just trying to fix the tails a little bit so they kind of come down. Yep, like so. And this is going to be the front. Again, it looks a little bit on the rough side, but I'm going to see like my tails don't even align, but I'm going to fix it by cutting it. Okay, and then let me get that pink. This is a pink, the pink frilly cover ribbon. I'm going to cut about that much. You won't need that much. You'll need much less. But this is where I do the glue. So I don't glue the tops and the bottom. I only glue the front and the back because you need the tops for the jump ring to go through. And this is where I'm going to slip one jump ring. Wait, actually, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the front right here. And then I'm going to take, I have like the little pink Dollar Tree little finger thing because I'm just not in the mood to get burned today. And this is where I put the ribbon just on the front. And then I put a little smidge on the back. You don't need a lot of glue, guys. You don't want this to be like ooey gooey. And then I just wrap, actually I slip a little jump ring on the bottom. All the way to the bottom. And then I close up, I just wrap the ribbon. Just like so. Okay. So I start that off and then I'm going to slip another jump ring on top because this is where the top and the bottom jump rings get put. I'm going to put that in like so. And then I'm going to add another glob of hot glue on the front. And this is where I'm going to wrap this part. Like so. So the jump ring is sitting right here. I'm going to move that to the top. And then I'm going to feed this ribbon in through the other jump ring. I'm sure there's a lot easier way of doing this. This is kind of the easiest way for me. And I'm just going to do that again. And then on the back, I'm going to put another little glob of glue. Kind of just press that down and then feed this through the top jump ring. I hope this makes sense. You're just kind of feeding up and down while you cover the twine part. Again, you don't need that much. I don't think I'm going to be done after this part. Whoa. Someone's racing out there. I'm just going to feed this in one more time and then I'm going to close it on the back. I'm going to trim the back. Feed this right through the jump ring. Yep, and then I'm going to just put one more dab of glue and then cut the excess. I hope I'm on camera because I'm kind of paying attention to this. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to cut this ribbon because I don't want to wrap too much. Yep. So if you look now, you have a top and a bottom jump ring. You have this pretty little bow. And I think I'm going to trim the tails. Actually, I'm not going to trim the tails. I'm going to put the base together and then trim the tails. So you have the pink ribbon, you have your bows, and then I'm going to just attach my little airplane to the bottom of this. You can kind of see. Okay, so I'm going to take a little jump ring, get my pliers. Okay, and then attach this to this one. Just like so. Also, if you see this jump ring, you can kind of see this is where the connecting point is. I like to turn it on the inside. So all you get is the solid base part. Same with the top one. I'll turn this until I tuck it into the ribbon. Because I don't like any loose or this charm to fall off. So this kind of keeps it sturdier. All right, so then next up, I'm going to take my little one little jump ring and then attach it to my clasp, the bow to the clasp. Okay, so take this, take my bow. I'm sorry if I got off camera. And then just close that up. So then you have the starting point. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Now I'm gonna just gather my little tails together, and I am going to cut them. Just see how I'm doing this. Okay. Because I like to have them uniform, or at least the same. Yep. Ooh, wow. One is way longer than the other. So I'm just going to cut them at an angle. Hopefully I did that right. Yay. Okay, just like that. You can take a lighter, and I just like to go over the edges to seal the edges so they don't fray. And then last but not least, I'm going to add my little pearl bow. I'm going to get my little medium size jump ring. I'm going to take that just like so. I'm going to add my pearl. And then I like to add it to that smaller jump ring on top. Just like so. And there you go, you guys. This is my little pink bow dangle. Again, it's not crazy, not simple, not difficult, very easy to put together. I think this makes such a cute little like dangle when you want to. I made the bows a little bit bigger, maybe a little more exaggerated. You can adjust accordingly. This is the best I'm gonna do with a kind of a tutorial. And that's it, you guys. Let me leave me a comment or a question if you have any down below. I think these are such an adorable little dangle for your projects. And that's it. I'll leave the links down below. If you have any questions, feel free. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.